Hey everybody, welcome and welcome again. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for Money and Meals with your host, your very own, the Tish LaCroix. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook at the Tish LaCroix. And of course, LaCroix Entertainment Television is what we're called on YouTube. We're going to be updating so many different things over there, and I'm excited about it. Just giving some better content. I got some more people on the squad, and so I'm able to do some different things. But y'all know what time it is. It's time for Money and Meals. And during Money and Meals, we talk about, of course, this is normally the average lunchtime is between 11:30 and 1 p.m. And I'm talking Eastern Standard Time, but that's normally the time for lunch. And many of us, take a break from our jobs, and really a job we don't like. Some of us a job we don't like. Some of us, for me, something that we do enjoy. But this is our break time. And sometimes we're not productive during that time. Sometimes we are what I call, scrolling through Facebook. Hey, right? We want you to scroll a little bit, scrolling through Facebook. We're talking about the boss, we're talking about our coworkers, and really what we're psychologically thinking about is how we don't have all that we need. We understand that we need the capital, we need the increase, we need certain things in order for us to do what we want to do. And I always say, I want my cup to run over. And so one of the things I've asked myself, one of the things I've been sharing with people, one of the things I've been telling people they need to ask themselves is, what do you want? See, because once you establish what you want, you're able to now take strategic action to get what you want. One of my mentors got on the phone. She said, listen, I know I want to do all these great things, but there's a position I need to sit in to do the other things I want to do that I can be freed up. Yeah. Maybe if we want to start a business, but that takes capital. And so instead of us focusing on the avenue that gets us the capital so that we can do the other things we want, we tend to start doing those other things. And now we're still in a position where we need the capital. And so today I want to talk about money meals a little bit different. I know normally we talk about HFX, which is high frequency binary options, but I want to talk about something a little different today. Right. I want to talk about something in that same wavelength, in that same situation, but I want to talk about something a little bit different. Right. And I want to talk about, I want to talk about it from their perspective. And I want to talk about streams of income. I want you to understand that now at this point in life, streams of income are a necessity. It's like air. It is like, come on, it is like food. It is like water. It is something that you need. Right. You need to have more than one stream of income. You need to be in a position where you're able to. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why my thing won't let me be great. You need to be in a position where you're able to do more than one thing. That if something was to happen to your many streams of income, what would you do? If your job was to close today, do you have a stream of income that's going to keep you, if at minimum, where you are? Okay. At minimum, you can get the rent paid. At minimum, you can get the mortgage done. At minimum, you're able to make things happen. And so I thought about that because many of us have several streams of income, but they're not flowing no water. They just a dry stream. If you've ever gone to California, they have something called dry lakes, right? I know y'all like, Tish, really? Dry lakes? Yes, it's something called dry lakes. And this is how dry lakes work. Okay. Dry lakes in that area of, because they're mostly desert, is that when it rains, right? When it rains, you're able to, I'll just post it. The water has a place to go, right? And then eventually the water evaporates and the lake is dry again. It's the strangest thing I ever saw, to see a lake without water. And so this is what I'm trying to get at, is that many of us have these streams, but they're dry. And we don't know how to fill them with water because we don't have the capital. We're robbing Peter to pay Paul. We have other things that are going on. And so today I thought about all the streams of income that I have, and are they producing something at this point? Let me be transparent. We own a business called the LaCroix Agency. I love my business, but the level that it was scaling to is not the level it is right now because of what has happened. And so I had to make a conscious decision to shut it down for a little while, not get rid of my business. I love my businesses, but I had to make a conscious effort to say, I'm not going to focus there. What I'm going to do there in the agency and in our other businesses is what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure we have systems in place that will allow me the opportunity to afford employees that become I am a real business. I have actually employees now, but to the level where I can scale it, where I can then focus on growing the brand. See, so many of us are still solopreneurs. So many of us are still working a full-time job and trying to start a business. And what we really think about is if I get the capital taken care of, then I can do everything else. So when I tapped into a company called I Am Mastery Academy, it wasn't until yesterday. I mean, it wasn't really, I knew it, but I really understand it now that when I tapped into it, it had 5 ways of getting paid. I'm going to show y'all. So that's how Turn Money. I want you to really think about if you were to write down right now all the streams that flow. Are they flowing at a level that you're able to do what you need to do? And I realized that mine weren't. Like I have a business that I haven't even been working. That's really a debt because I mean, it's a business, but I haven't really been working it. And I realized I made a list of things I need to do as far as structurally so that to be in a position that when I'm ready to really work it, we're ready to go. There's some things I want to get done in my main business, right? That need to be taken care of that I can better serve my clients systematically to where it's not putting so much pull on me as an individual. Because to be honest, that's a solopreneur place, meaning that you're doing all the work, meaning that if you leave today or I'm out of town on dealing with another client, then I have other clients who are suffering because I don't have nobody there to say, okay, listen, this is taken care of, this is taken care of, this is taken care of. So I want to show y'all something because I believe we need the capital. And that's my, like I told you, go back to what you desire. What do you want, right? What do you want? And one of the things that I want, not one of these, the thing that I want is I want to be in a position, right, where I am able to serve my clients, serve my family, serve as a mom, as a wife, as a businesswoman, as a mentor, as a coach, whatever people want to call it, you know, serve my leaders, serve my teams, serve the people, you know, my mentors, serving them, in addition to serving in ministry to the level where I'm not concerned about money. Right? I'm not concerned about doubt. I'm not concerned about fear. Because if you think about it, I'm going to tell you, this real quick, I'm going to tell you, think about this. You say you're afraid to step out. But I'm going to tell you, if you roll back where that fear really is, it's the fact that if I quit this job, how are we going to eat tomorrow? Like if you really thought about it, that's what it was. If you said, I won't step out on this business, but I know that if I quit this job, if I stop working, if I stop doing this, it all boils down to I need capital, period. If you didn't have to worry about certain things, you would be doing the most outlandish stuff. You would really trust your gut. You would really trust yourself. For some people, that's what it takes. That we're staying scared and staying on the dock and won't launch into the deep because why? Because we're afraid that what am I going to do without that capital? That's just what it is. Thought I'd share that for you. Just make you think about it at this lunch hour. I had a breakfast bowl this morning for breakfast, had my vitamins, had some other things. So I'm really not all that hungry. Did have a smoothie, so that's why I don't have no meal today, y'all. But I want to show you this. I don't want to show you anything on the screen, but one thing I want to show you something that I really tapped into on yesterday, and I realized, sorry, something is blocking my screen, that I realized that this company did. And so I got connected with a company called I Am Mastery Academy. It is truly an academy. It's an online program. It's an online school that affords you the opportunity to learn how to financially get yourself in a better position. It is a vehicle that can be the capital funding. It can be called, for lack of a better word, the bank that will get you what you need to get it done in record-breaking time. That's the gist of it, right? You're going to go to school. You're going to learn. It's an education platform. Let me say it one more time. It is an education platform. Now, what is the byproduct of you getting the education? Well, I'm going to tell you, the byproduct of you getting education is, number one, the money. You tap in 10 minutes a day, an hour a day, you get on with a live educator. I promise you'll see changes happen. And here's the thing that I realized over the years that I've been connected with this company, that really the change started on the inside of me. It didn't start with my bank account. It didn't start with, becoming a multi-millionaire. It started with me changing my mindset. It started me changing what I was doing in my everyday activity. And that will produce success. Because so many of us are now want to give up the things that we know weren't getting us anything, not getting no productivity, not getting things done, not any of that. And so we find that we're not moving at the pace we would like to move. And that's why, because we haven't changed from the inside out. You can't change from the outside, and you got to change from the inside out. You got to get all that stuff out that don't line up with what you're trying to do. I just want to put that plug in there for you. So it helped me change my inside. And then when I understood the value of the room, right? The value of the room, the value of being at a table with multi 7, 8, 9 figures, the value of having access to those type of mentors, the value of being at a table where things that I know people weren't talking about in my regular circles, that I got into this new circle and my language started to change. That's when I started to see my bank account change. And so that's in addition to this, but it's an educational platform. And here's the thing I wanted to show you: 5 streams of income, right? And I'm not going to go over them in detail, but I'm going to go over them really quick so you can see one place, 5 streams of income. They said the average millionaire has 7. You can get 5 off of this one. 5 streams of income off of this one. So let me add it up. If I tapped into all 5 streams of this income, plus I still have the 2 businesses going on, plus I have some investments because of course, I have digital currency. Of course, I have, silver and gold, hard assets. If I look at all of that, I've created, now we're well over 7. Because I decided to tap into the education. So today I just want to kind of just go over this with you. You can tap into all 5 at one time. You can start with 1 and work your way up. It's truly up to you. But I'm telling you, just think what a difference it would make if you tapped into 1, right? And I'm going to tell you the one I think if you tap into that one first, why it would be game changing. So listen, let's talk about these really, really quickly. So FRX, that's our traditional Forex Academy. Let me say this. All of these come with what we call a recorded video academy. Anywhere from 80 to 100 videos, step by step. They build on top of each other. You're getting the information. They're all anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes long that you're able to. Some of them are 1 minute long, but they're anywhere averaging from 8 to 12 minutes long. And you're able, right, to tap into the education from your cell phone, from your iPad. I'm actually about to get in the car and get on the laptop because trading is going on right now with a live educator. So off gate, everybody gets that. The second thing everybody gets is the Go Live Academy. So the Go Live Academy, again, based on these 4 avenues right here, the Go Live Academy is there for you to get on with the live educator. So no different than you watch the live news, the live TV, or, people say, this is recorded live and you watch the live version, you get access to that, whatever academy you choose of all of them. So that's off the gate. 2 things that you automatically get when you connect with this platform, right? And each one of these, all 4 of these have that particularly, and I'll talk about the 5th way, but each one of those have that. In addition to that, you get access to, of course, mentors, not just with the company, we're all with the company, but not just with them, but people in your intimate circle. I have wealth mentors that I can call and really talk about my ideas, things I want to do, where I want to go. That's game changing. That's powerful for you. So I want to tell you that you get that with every academy. The other thing is I want to tell you is what is foreign exchange. So the foreign exchange market is the largest financial market in the world, and it's participated in by governments, it's participated in by banks, hedge funds, and corporations, believe it or not. And now you get to participate in it as what we call the retail trader. It is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and it's valued at $6.6 trillion every single day. That means no matter what hour of the day you decide you want to participate out there, you say, listen, my kids are asleep, I want to get into it. I chose lunchtime because I understand that many of us are just eating a cheeseburger, eating a salad, eating a chicken wing, or whatever it is, and we're not doing anything productive that we know. We said we've had these goals, but many of us have given up. Many of us have said, listen, it's holiday time, I'll focus on that later. But this is truly the best time for you to really set your 2021 off right. And so with foreign exchange market, you make money off of the conversion rate as 2 pairs are hedged against each other. They're compared. That's how you make money. And listen, you'll learn about all of that and how it works. It is a legitimate space. And you can Google it, ask Google, ask Siri, ask Echo, or what's the other, Alexa. So you're able to do that, right? So I want to tell you about that. First things first. So with the Forex Academy is traditional. Now, depending on what package you get, your basic package gets access to the Harmonic Scanner, which is our flagship product. It gives you market ideas. And so now you literally can just plug in the numbers if that's what you choose to do and take the market idea as is and go about your day. You don't have to analyze anything. You just straight up plug the numbers into your MetaTrader 4, which is our trading platform, and you go about your day. Now, there's several educators that give you strategies that you will have a higher percentage of wins, but that's the basics of that. These are other products that fall into that category. Now, understand, we're talking about 5 ways you can get paid. In addition to those who say, I got book deals, those who say that you're doing speaking engagements, those who say, listen, I got programs going on. You have all of that. But I want to show you how you can get the capital to fund all of that, right? The capital to make sure you can take your stuff to another level. You don't have to wait, right? So the next academy is the HFX Academy. So this is our high frequency binary options academy. This is the one I talk about all the time. Okay, so with this particular one, you get what's called the Liberty app, and it has 3 strategies attached to it, and you'll have people that teach you how to use those different strategies. But here's the best part about HFX. Straight up, what I love the most about it. It is money in minutes. And I can hear in the other room, I'm saying, why do I hear a lady talking? My husband has just turned on Millie Mills, who comes on at noon. That means they're in there trading, right? That means she's coming on live. She's giving us education, number one. But number two, she's giving us market ideas. She's showing us how to look at the market and where some great potential buys and sells are. And it's just that simple, that what people are making in an hour, I can make in 1, 5, and 15 minutes. And people are making a great income. And I always say, as we always say, past profits are not indicative of future profits. Trade at your own risk. But I'm going to tell you, you're taking a greater risk, not tapping into streams of income that are giving you the money to fund your other goals. It's like going to the bank and you ain't got to pay the money back. I'll leave it at that. So I love HFX because, again, it's money in minutes. And that's the best thing about it, is I can get on for an hour at lunchtime, literally, and just get my goal for the day. And I'm done. And I'll go back and do other stuff that I want to do. Now, DCX, that's our digital currency space. For those of you who say, listen, I want to hear more about Bitcoin. I want to know about Ethereum. My husband just asked me, he said, do you have an account? I said, yeah, I got a Coinbase account. He said, you got money? I said, yeah, I got money in there. Sometimes, I don't keep secrets, but, he didn't realize that I'd already been in the space. And so I have Bitcoin, I have Ripple, I have Ethereum, I have another coin I can't think of the name of that I've been working on getting. And so listen, it's a space that shows you're getting, again, 7, 8, 9 figure mentors who are going to tell you, listen, go buy you some Bitcoin, go buy you some Ethereum. And this is the next upcoming coin. In addition to that, just like regular Forex works, you can trade in the market. So you can trade Bitcoin. You don't have to own any physically to do it. Just get to own any physical dollars to trade in the market. But you can literally trade Bitcoin and other digital currencies, right? And this space is well into $1 trillion space. It's really about to go that way. And so you want to tap in. You want to get into a position. And what I tell y'all, this is 5 ways to get income, right? Plus, right, here we go. I'm buying coins. Plus, I'm buying gold and silver, but I'm trading it in the market. So that's a whole nother stream of income all on its own. I mean, I get excited talking about it, y'all. Y'all just understand I'm working on some things that I know I'm going to eventually get to release. So that's 3 ways, right? And of course, you get I want to say the harmonic DCX comes with it as well. So again, you can get market ideas. I have Swipe Coin. I love Swipe Coin as an app. It sends me alerts to my phone. I plug them into my MetaTrader 4 and I go on about my day. These are master educators. Let me tell y'all something. Stop right here thinking you got to reinvent the wheel. Somebody think you got to do all the footwork. That is not going to get you nothing in record-breaking time. Go with them that have already inherited the problem. These people already know what they're doing. Why am I going to sit here and try to go through all this process? Now, I'm learning it at my pace, but I'm going to get the answers from them. They already know the answers. And I'm going to use proper risk management because this ain't gambling. So next one that just dropped, I'm so excited about, y'all. ECX. This is, oh my gosh, e-commerce. Y'all be low and look out for the Chloe Madison collection. And of course, my daughter's going to have her on Instagram. But I'm excited because this is for all of you who said you wanted an online store. All of you who said you wanted to do drop shipping. All of you who said, listen, I want to see how people are getting this done. I know for a fact, I was on a phone call this morning with one of my wealth sisters. Her birthday is today. And she said, she was telling me about, I was telling her, I'm looking for people buying distribution lists, $300, $400, $500. When I tell you how much it costs to get connected to this space and you get so much more, let me tell you what y'all get. So for those who don't know how drop shipping works, let me give an example. So drop shipping is like, let's say you want to sell obviously a hot commodity, hand sanitizer, right? And let's say, let me see, how many ounces is this hand sanitizer on my desk? This is 1.8 ounces. Let's say for 1.8 ounces of hand sanitizer, you want to sell it for $5. So I go to your website, right? I'm going to use my husband. I go to Marcus's website. I said, oh my gosh, they got the eucalyptus spearmint hand sanitizer, and it's $5. So I go and I click and I buy the hand sanitizer for $5. Now y'all go with me on this example. Well, Marcus says, oh, he gets a cha-ching. Somebody just bought some from his site for the hand sanitizer for $5. And so he goes to his distributor. He says, hey, Chloe, I'll say she's a distributor in this example. I need to get a hand sanitizer. Someone just purchased it. And she says, sure, I'm going to sell it to you for 50 cents. Here we go. That's how drop shipping works. Number one, my husband, Marcus didn't have any hand sanitizers in his garage. He don't have no inventory. That's the beauty of drop shipping. He has no inventory at his house Come on. He don't have to go order no products. He don't do any of that. All he's going to do is call Chloe. Chloe says, listen, I'm going to charge you 50 cents. And he pays her the 50 cents. He's making $4.50. And guess what he just did? All he did was put up a storefront. And guess what Chloe is going to do? She has the product in her warehouse. She's going to ship it to the consumer. And all he did was have a legitimate storefront selling products and handling customer service. That's how drop shipping works. You can do it with anything, right? And so I was actually I'm finishing up my 200 series, and and he was talking about how you can even automate the process. We're talking about this, y'all, automating that process of I don't even have to do it. I can have it auto sent to whoever my suppliers are. Number one. Number two, I'm in a position where I don't have no products at my house. Come on, I don't have to have all the stuff stacked up. I can test out products are they going to sell without even having to have the product. Because you have to do flash sales. Y'all know how we do, right? Third thing about it that I love is that, listen, I'm learning Facebook ads. They'll teach you Facebook ads. Y'all, we've been all here swinging it and figuring it out. They're going to teach you that. I'm learning Facebook ads. I'm learning about different products and services and how I can sell them and how I can, have these different things. I'm doing it step by step. Literally, y'all, I click and then the next step is the next one. Click this, the next step is this one. Beautiful. And here's the thing. When I'm telling people are paying $4 or $5 for just a list, no one's telling me how to connect anything. No one's telling me how I'm going to get my product sold, anything like that. That we ain't even charging it. In addition to that, with this particular ECX product, because all of y'all have things you want to sell, whether it's shirts, whether it's scarves, whether it's lashes, whether it's hair, I don't know, anything can be sold in e-commerce. Y'all know Black Friday is this week. Y'all know you can get your store up running in 7 days. I'm telling y'all, it is possible. Again, my wealth partner, me and her have we're accountability partners in this space, and she literally has already sold products, and we all started at the same time a week ago. We were pushed in to do it a week ago. So you can get it done if you put in the time. Put in the time to say, I'm going to commit to these videos. And the videos have not been longer than 11 minutes each. The other piece of the puzzle, these 4 add-ons that are right here. Let me tell you these 4 add-ons that are game-changing. Add-on number 1, when it comes to this space, it's going to track your customers. When you went to this space and you were like, well, what did you like? Oh, let's say you looked up a Range Rover. I'm using it for example because I was looking at them the other day. So you look up a Range Rover, you're like, okay, you close out, and you go on Facebook and you see Range Rovers all in your feed. That's what this pixel tracker does. It tracks your customers to where they are, so they can again see you again and want to do a purchase, right? The RSA calculator, this is what it does. It does the math for you. You don't have to figure out which products are winning products. All you have to do is put it in there and it'll tell you whether this product is a win or not. Are you going to get the margins you need on that particular product? The cloner, right? It recommends suppliers to you. It gives you winning selling products every day. Come on, products in minutes, and it clones it retargets your ads to your potential customers, right? And then last but not least, one of my favorites, you don't have to figure out how to set up no store. You get Theme, which helps you do the templates you need in order to get your store up and running. I'm telling you, less than 7 days, you can be running up your store. I gave y'all 4 streams of income, last stream of income, and I'm off. IBO. This is the business owner. This is the person who says, listen, I've been connected to these 4 other spaces. I've seen income coming to these 4 other spaces. And now, guess what? I want to help other people do the same thing. So the company will pay you to do so. It's just that simple. We call that residual check. You want true money while you sleep? That's what this is. True money while you sleep. And you can start out by making anywhere from $150 a month all the way up to $750,000 a month. I'm just telling you, that's the numbers. You can pull up the compensation plan, but you can get connected all because you decided to help somebody else live out their best life. Now, I'm going to pull this down and I'm going to close out with this. Y'all. So to get started, let me tell y'all straight up, because I'm all about numbers, right? The investment you're going to make. If you get the academies individually, right? Any of the 4X, the HFX, the D6 academies, you get them individually. They're $234.95 upfront and then $174.95 a month. But I'm telling you, if you tap into the education, if you tap into this space, game changing, right? You will actually make that back, right? The other piece I want to tell you is this right here. If you get all 3 of those together, it's $324.95, a monthly fee of $274.95, and you have access to all those products you just saw in my back office. Now, if you say, listen, I really want to tap into the e-commerce space. That's been something I've been talking about. I'm going to talk about drop shipping. To get started with that, that also is $324.95, $274.95 a month. Right now, they're giving you all the add-ons for free for the next 90 days. And so you want to tap into that, because I promise you, 90 days, you're talking about the end of 2021. If you just did it this week, if you tapped in and got your stuff running by Black Friday, like, you committed to how much game changing that will be. E-commerce is the way. It's a $2.85 billion space. And at the rate we're going, people are going to be ordering online. No one's going to no store. No one is standing in the line like they used to back in the day. Y'all know they ain't doing it. So that's something you want to get into. Definitely inbox me, comment, call me, text me, get with the person that shared this video with you, because I understand that's going to be game changing. But I'm going to tell you this right here. IB, of course, that's an add-on once you become a customer. We'll talk about that in depth of how does that look. In all of those academies we launch, we help you as a team, as a family, get started the right way. But this is what I want to tell you about the last thing. I give you 5 ways you can make money. That's not including the job that you have. That's not including if you made investments. That's not including if you're over doing side hustles. That including none of that. This is just 5 ways off of one coming that you can make. You can make a change for your family. You can have a substantial amount of income capital coming in. This is what I want to tell you. I told y'all the connections. That's why I'm glad I stuck with this space. Period. The connections alone, right, is just game changing, right? The other reason why I love this space is this right here. I understood that this space was how I was able to fund everything else I have going on. We're about to do a straight revamp of our businesses, a straight revamp. And so we're revamping over the next 30 days. I needed capital. I'm in the event space. I'm going to be realistic. A lot of us went online. I'm working with new customers, and God has really blessed me to be innovative, right? But at the same time, I lost a lot of money. Right. And so now I'm in a place where I can tap into something else to give me the capital to really take my brand to the next level and really put systems in place. So that's one of the reasons why I stuck with this space. One of the reasons why even when people didn't understand it, they try to tell me it's a scam. It is not a scam, y'all. Like, I don't even play like that. I've heard people who've done other things and they said, Tish, you know, I realized that this has grown me so much being in this space. My team, I said I was going to post some of their wins because I'm so excited for them and how they've connected. And I'm hearing their voice and in their tone, their mindset change when it comes to money. But I want to tell you something else. I told y'all because of the connection. I told you because I get to serve people. Let me tell you the other thing. Every avenue of this helped me fund something else. So many of y'all out here promoting your events and promoting your shirts and your books and all this stuff. And that's great. Like, some people I celebrate and I connect with, and I'm so excited for you. But here is the thing, right? When you try to sit here, figure out how to use Google, how to use these different things, like I teach Google classes and all of that. It's a challenge to piece all this stuff together. So for someone to come in and tell me you're going to teach me Facebook ads, you're going to teach me how to run these algorithms that change all the time, who will give me a secret sauce to what I know to do? And I didn't have to pay a king's ransom for a king's reward. I didn't have to pay and spend all this extra time that I didn't understand how to do it, how to properly do my ads or how to properly post, because I got connected to me, who was the best marketing guru that I know. She's my wealth sister and one of my mentors. She teaching me how to properly post stuff. Yeah, it helps me with so many other things. This is just a vehicle getting me where I gotta go, getting me what I truly want out of life, what I truly want to do in record-breaking time. And so get with the person that shared this video with you. I was on a little longer than I wanted to be on, but I want y'all to get this information. You know, people invest in you and watch a substantial return. Get with the person that shared the video with you. If it was me, inbox me, call me, text me, tweet me, child, check me out on Instagram, whatever you got to do to get in them and say, Tish, I really want to connect because I understand this is going to help me go to the next level. Remember to do life on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time for Money and Meals.